This mince and rice is about 400 calories with 50 odd grams of protein, and this is a typical lunch I'll have when I'm losing weight. And we'll look at this and see that it's a decent sized meal and it'll definitely keep you satiated and full until your next meal. But if I swap this rice and mince for about 400 calories of nuts, then you'll see that this is about half of what I used to graze through in a day when I was a fat bastard. And nuts certainly aren't bad for you. In fact, I think nuts are great. They're one of the better fat options that you can go for. See, if you eat this full plate of mince and rice, you're probably not going to want another full plate of mince and rice. Whereas if you eat this handful of nuts, you're almost definitely going to want another handful of nuts. I did also heat this up out of a Tupperware for my dinner, and it is now stone cold after multiple takes. I don't know why I didn't wait until after the video to heat it up, but I'd really appreciate it if you could drop me a follow, so at least eating cold rice is a little bit worth it. So to summarise, we don't need to remove nuts from our diet, or any food for that matter, if we're trying to lose weight. All we need to do is make sure that we're conscious of the calories in them when we're grazing on these stuff through the day, because it can be so easy to think you're in a calorie deficit when you've just had a handful of nuts and a few squares of chocolate, but they add up, and if you're in a 500 calorie deficit, you could very quickly be in a 200 calorie surplus and gaining weight. So I'm now off to eat some cold mince and rice, and I will certainly not want another plate of that when it's done.